Hello Crunchers, this is Matteo. I'm here for a small tutorial on how to best interact with the DeSci framework, particularly in the context of bounties, but more in general. So I'll try to make it as complete as possible. So I've already logged in with my wallet. This is my public MetaMask address. And you can see you can select the organization you want to contribute to. For now, this framework is inhabited only by Crunch DAO. So let's go in. And basically, I would say for all the envisioned bounties, this is gonna be the paper we're gonna work on. This one is more of a white paper about the framework that, of course, we can criticize, but you know, it's not the main point of the bounties. Let's move to their, let's say, the right paper. These two are older works that we put here to show the potential of doing research in this way. So let's stick to this one. We can select it, and you see that there's a GitHub repository associated with it, and also an IPFS link that makes you see the version of the paper on IPFS, so that we can track what we're doing. So from here, let's think about the current bounty, which is staking, but I'll try to make the discussion as general as possible. And you see that the staking is empty on purpose. Let's say the section on staking is empty. What we can do, and what I would like you to do in the context of the bounty, is to move. I will now restart and create a new proposal, but you see I have just some examples here. But yeah, so you can create a proposal from this platform, and to do this, again, you have to sign a transaction. You're not seeing it. Sorry, I'm sharing my screen, but there's a MetaMask notification. I can sign, I click, and this makes the thing start. Pretty straightforward. At this point, you can write the proposal, and in editing, you see that you have this editor, which is we're targeting a combination of VS Code and Overleaf. For now, let's say we're focused on Overleaf, but the idea is that here you can render in real time what you have here with a markdown file. So let's go in the staking section. Hello world. And with Ctrl S, or alternatively clicking on re-render, we can track what we're doing. Okay, nice. We can also use LaTeX commands. X equals sign of X. Actually, it's not equal. Approx should work. Yep, you see? The equation is rendered, or you can do something like everything you can do in Markdown. We want to write some code in Python for I in range n x append something I squared. I don't know. And we can render. So when editing, you can write things, see how they look in the paper, and go on and say, I would like to stake like this because of this math and this paper, blah blah blah. Okay, we're done editing. This is a proposal that is not saved as shown here, but I can save my changes, and I can say my recorded edit. Here, don't need to add anything. I can again sign a transaction that you don't see. And I'm changing the version, and my changes are saved. So going back, you know, I can go to sleep and come back tomorrow. And when I come back tomorrow, I am again here. I click, I go here, I can go to my proposals, and this one is the one I created 2 minutes ago. It's missing a name, so let's add it. Video edit, body, hello, world. We save it. Also for this I have to sign a transaction. And okay, we're here. And we can go back to the edit. And you see now this version is not the one on IPFS, which again, let me show you everything synchronized. So here we are on IPFS, the staking is still empty because this is the approved version, let's say. This is the white paper we're following in acting as a DAO. But here I am the individual person contributing, and when I go back to edit the paper, what I'm seeing is not the collective paper, but it's mine. And you see that in the section staking I have the things I did yesterday. Good. I do something else. Add that later. And I don't know, I can do a... Actually, I'm not sure what what renders in this case, but this, that, this. Typo, but forget about it. Okay, yes, we have a set of points. So yeah, it's pretty natural if you know Markdown and LaTeX. Actually, even if you don't know them, it's pretty straightforward to understand how this works, you see. Okay, then I want to save again my changes. List of things. I sign again a transaction. And I'm good to go. So I go back from the editor, I submit my proposal. I sign the last transaction, and we are good to go. The proposal is there. Now I can click on See Pull Request. This sends me here. We can go in the same place by clicking here and then going the pull requests. It's just a straightforward link. And you see we have the address, which is my address, the address associated with the account that created the edit here, 004F. And the modifications associated with this pull requests are all the ones I've done. So it's the first one and the second one we did the day after. Good. Now, this paper, even if I submitted it, it's still private. So on IPFS, I'm still in the version without any staking. But the idea is that as soon as we close the bounty and we stop accepting submissions, then all these versions, which is not this one, but it's actually this one that while I'm speaking is being associated with a GitHub action, which is actually the same set of instructions we run in the backend of the platform. And this is going to build for us a PDF. It's going to build a paper, and this version of the paper will have the edits. So we will be able to easily collect all the contributions, take a look at the differences, evaluate them, comment them, analyze them together. So you see here, there is this artifact that, okay, sorry, I'm sharing my browser, but yeah, I can download this zip file. You can go actually here and you can find it yourself. And this version contains the edit because it's associated with the branch that created the pull request, which is this one, with these edits. So once we vote, we will link all the versions, which we would like to keep also as an nexus in the final paper. So after the first bounty on this framework, we will have, sorry, it's not a PFS, we will have here. At the end, after the references, we will have a nexus with bounty 1, all the proposals, bounty 2, all the proposals. That's the idea, but let's see. But yeah, so this is all. Then you can also go back and say, I want to keep editing if you think you did something wrong. But yeah, this is it. I hope this helps. Yeah, let me know. Write me for everything on the AM or in the Discord, even better, so that everyone, if they have the same problem, they can address it.